淡くて儚い、シャボン玉のような恋心。
I was about to read
空を
that.
望めば、やがて壊れて消えるように、少女の思いは、虚しく叶わなかった。流した涙は、血の色となって生贄を求め、口をついた悲しみは、怒りとなって殺意を生み出してゆく。純粋すぎる黒は、すべてを飲み込んで、闇を広げる。やがては、自分自身さえも。目明かし。生まれてこなければよかったのか。血みどろの手は、虚空すらつかめなかった。
AD 1983. The fourth year of the series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa, also known as Orishio-sama's curse, 1 year after Satoshi Hojo's disappearance. Here we are. We're in the second half of Meakashi. Let's just begin. I hadn't been able to get used to my new school in Okayamiya, but I had some friends there now. Since I got a part-time job at my relative's store, I had some extra pocket money too. I ended up living with my parents after all, so I didn't have to pay for living expenses. It felt great to get to freely spend the money I earned from working. I still used the room Kasai set up for me from time to time. It was convenient to hide out when I didn't want to see my parents. In fact, I was planning to spend a day there today.
ちくしょう、先行め。サボリのことを家に連絡しやがって。
Well, that's kind of what happens when you skip. My dad got upset, and that was why I didn't want to stay at home. I've been asking for it, though. My teachers should know that my dad is a Yakuza, and that he gets really scary when he's mad. On the whole, my life had been going well so far, except that it was boring. The reason I could enjoy this lifestyle is probably because I had to live in secret before. It was a great relief to be able to live without having to fake my identity. Well, that might have been a valuable experience. I think I learned from it. I was going grocery shopping and thought I'd get enough food for a week or so. My parents would appreciate my presence more after missing me for a week. I was doing this for their sakes.
あれ？今日って確か100円セールのお店ってなかったっけ？そうだそうだ、間違いない。
I knew how to save my pocket money. I was in a good mood. I spun around with my arms spread out. I felt like I was inside a little whirlwind. My arm hit a motorcycle parked on the sidewalk. It obviously wasn't there where it was supposed to be. I knew that was gonna happen again.
もう何こんなとこに止めてるの誰？
Aren't you getting a little bit of a sense of deja vu, Shion? I gave the motorcycle a kick with no hesitation. Wouldn't you feel a little bit deja vu? There were 3 motorcycles lined up in a row. They all felt like dominoes. It was beautiful and so much fun. Oh, this was odd. I felt like I'd gone through the exact same experience before. While blinking my eyes in an effort to recall when that was, some people grabbed me by the neck and dragged me into a dark alley. It looked like these punks were the owners of those motorcycles. They started shouting at me. This was really strange. I was having deja vu. That's right. It was when I met Satoshi-kun for the first time. He came to save me. If I pretended to cry again now, would he come to save me again? I made a wish. and I started pretending to cry and beg for mercy. At that time, I doubted my ears.
いい加減にしやがれ。もう泣いてるじゃねえかよ。
It's Keiichi! It was a boy about my age. I couldn't quite see his face because of the light illuminating him from behind.
サトシくん
No! Of course, it could be him. It couldn't be. Ah! This is the first time we will ever see Keiichi and Higurashi! This is the first physical appearance of Keiichi Maibara in the game! When I snapped out of my daydream, I realized that it wasn't Satoshi-kun after all. He looked less gracious than Satoshi-kun, so to speak. If Satoshi-kun was pristine and untouched, then this guy would have scratches all over him. But although they were completely different, I got a similar impression from him somehow.
んじゃおらいいとこ見たっつんかからちょっと痛い目見せなっさんとか言ってみえシャラスかったんぞあれ
The boy looked a bit taken aback.
いや、もう泣いてるんだから、それくらいで勘弁してあげてもいいんじゃないかな、なんて。
And this is where the differences between Keiichi and Satoshi began.
あんなことを目にされとんじゃおらか
うわーたま暴力は良くないぜ。
What was up with this guy? I felt ashamed that I mistook him for Satoshi-kun even for a second. He seemed cool at first, but he wasn't as cool as Satoshi-kun after all.
いや、だから、バイクが倒れたのはお気の毒と思いますよ。でもですね、どうか機嫌を直されてですね。どうしたら機嫌を直してくださるんですかね。いや、もちろん私たちはお金なんか持ってないんですがね。
おおそうじゃの金がのうならっしゃ体で払ってもおっかないっしゃなこんなよう見ると結構イケてるもんなどうじゃこの後
Hey, are you kidding me? I tightened my grip on the stun gun in my pocket. Then I turned it up to the maximum intensity. Yes? Don't hold your grudge against me if you die, pervs. Shock him!
おお俺さ一度か愛子ちゃんはべらせて街のべりたくてさ
Okay, yeah, this was not adapted in anime.
ローじゃもっと着飾ってスカートもミニで興奮さ
These voices are gonna haunt my dreams. They indulge in their imaginations, which arouse their spirits. Hey now, why are your perverts closing in on me? Your gross hands are groping the air. Are you gonna try and violate me?
タイトミニもええのミニはっしゃ上から下まで全部色っぽくしちゃよ肌色の面積を限りなく広げて萌え萌えの姿にしちゃるけ
あんたら冗談でしょ。その汚い手で私に触れるな。
Then, a flashlight cut through the air. Was that the boy?
This このボケなすどもが
Yeah! There we go, Keiichi. Blows like thunderbolts knocked the punks down. Wow! So he was actually strong after all?
なあ なんてごまされたいんか。
お前らは分かっていない。分かっていない。
何がじゃ。
タイトミニには萌えがない。そして肌色面積は控えめに。たとえお天道様が西から登ることがあろうとも、絶対絶対これは萌え業界の鉄則だ。いいかよく聞け、ど素人ども。ホモ・サピエンスと動物の違いは何か。そう、衣服の着用だ。つまり人は肌以外の衣服の彩りがあって初めて人なのだ。つまり肌色を求めすぎる貴様らは人以下。動物と同じだ。貴様ら全員を強制する。
KG doubles his strength whenever somebody questions his fetishes, KG gets twice as strong.
歯を食いしばれ。
What does Shion have to say about this?
先ほどタイトミニを引き合いに出したな。例えばここに美少女と呼ぶにふさわしい女の子がいたとする。美少女と一言に言ってもその裾野は広すぎる。それについて貴様らに抗議することは、寿司山芸者から入った外国人に侍の美学を一から説明するより困難この上極まりない。だからここでは最も普及していると思われる制服系で説明することとする。制服系の御三家といえば何か答えてみろ。そうだな、制服、体操服、スクール水着だろう。なおセーラーかブレザーかの好みの違いは制服にカテゴライズするものとする。もちろんブルマーかスパッツかの違いも同様。すく水も紺か白かの違いはあるぞ。カテゴリーは同じ扱いだ。どうだ、これだけでも甘美な響きがするであろう。
Now, why didn't this get adapted? Why does nobody adapt this?
ではお前ら3人がこれらのうちの一つずつが好みであったと仮定しよう。おい不良 A、 お前は制服だ。不良 B、 お前は体操服。そして不良 C はすく水だ。頭に思い描け。時間は3秒。描けたか。妄想くらい自在にできろ。気合が足りん、やり直せ。ではお前らの望む美少女がここにいてその衣装を着ているぞ。あると思え、あると信じろ。気合を入れろ。返事はオスかさあイエスサーだ。バカ者、それでも軍人か。よーし、描けたようだな。次に進むぞ。それらの萌え衣装と貴様らの馬鹿げた浴場に従いお色気ムンムンなタイトミニスカート姿を見比べてみろ。
Now think! Do I have to say this out loud? God damn it, I have to say this out loud. Now think! If you take all their clothes off, that's not cosplay anymore, is it?
最近まだ萌えと色気の違いのわからん未熟者が増えているが、実に嘆かわしい。
God damn. Humans without clothes aren't civilized. They're animals.
本能でしか女性の魅力を語れない貴様らは犬、猿、キジだ。きびだんごでももらって鬼ヶ島へでも失せろ。 Get back here! ちなみに最近の東西雪解けに従い萌えもいろいろな類が大量に上陸しているな。そんなことも知らんのか愚か者は。制服系と金髪を掛け合わせてアニメ系などという酸素と水素が掛け合わされて能登半島かわいいよ大爆発なんて組み合わせが出ているようだが、本館は断じて認めたりはしないぞ。 制服は日本の文化だ、芸術だ。和洋折衷はこの世界には存在しない。貴様ら聞いているのか、軟弱スルメどもが。歯を食いしばれ、今日は徹底的にしごく。貴様らが真の萌え文化を理解できるまで今日は寝られないと思え。はい、指導指導指導。
Wow. So this is Keiichi's first appearance where he's not the narrator. This is his first appearance when he's not the narrator. And I'm gonna be honest here, I slightly wish Keiichi was the narrator at this moment. At this very moment, Keiichi, I wanted him to be the narrator because I wanted to know what the fuck was going through his head during this entire scene. I wanted to know what he thought about what just happened, and how was Shion reacting to what she was hearing? At that point, I heard a bustle of people running this way.
Maebara-san!
I saw several kids running towards us. Seemed like our backup had arrived.
くそ。やばいぞ。繋がれ。
What, you don't want to get beaten to death by little children? The three punks had just been standing there agape, but they started running away when they saw that many people.
さすが前原さんですね。
Oh my god. Okamura has character art. Does Tomita have character art?
たった一人であんな怖そうな3人組を釘付けにしちゃうなんて。
Yes! Tomita has character art! Oh my god, Okamura and Tomita have character art! That is amazing. That is so freaking amazing.
前原さん、喧嘩も強いなんてすごいです。尊敬します。
They might not have knows me from their imagination.
俺の固有結界もますます磨きがかかったようだな。
You do hold energy.
今に監督の固有結界メイドインヘブンに太刀打ちできるくらいに磨きをかけてやるぜ。と、そんなことはいいや。大丈夫かよ、ミオ。
The boy was apparently called Maibara. He turned around to face me. Even the way he mistook me for Mion sounded like Satoshi-kun. But Satoshi-kun isn't a pervert like him!
天下御免のミオンがどんな情け容赦のない必殺技で撃退してみせるかちょっと楽しみにして見てたんだぜ。まあさすがに男が3人がかりじゃきつかったってことか。そんなわけないよな。
I was still confused. I couldn't yet grasp the situation. Who was this guy? Mion has friends like him? I was still spacing out in shock. So, I forgot to move. Until his hand touched my head.
まあなんだ半べそ書いてたのは見なかったことにするからさ。まあ元気出せよな。
Rub rub. The boy called Maibara stroked my head roughly. It didn't feel good. It hurt actually. But still, his hand had the same warmth. Later on, Mion told me about him. He was called Keiichi Maibara. Kei-chan for short. He's one grade below us. Not only that, but he just moved to Hinamizawa. Thanks to his attitude and lack of manners, he had already become an idol in their class. Mia joyously explained all of this. Sure, he sounded like a fun kid. I knew why Mion was into him. But Satoshi-kun is way cooler. He wasn't worth stealing from Sis. Or was he? My heart throbbed. I was excited. I felt like I got a new toy. I was curious as to what kind of relationship Mion intended to build with him. I loved to tease her about it.
ありがとう、ケイちゃん。よかったらお礼にお茶でもおごるよ。すぐ近くにおじさんの店があるし、どう？
Satoshi-kun would refuse out of modesty. But Keiichi Maibaru said okay within 2 seconds. Well then, I couldn't wait to tease the two of them. My boring life suddenly became bright again.
おい、腕なんかにしがみつくなよ。
あれ？こういうの嫌いですか？
いや、嫌いじゃないけど、胸が当たって、
胸が当たって何ですって？
So Keiichi's a boob guy. Keiichi Maibara was fun. Mion thought the same way I did. She would always talk about him. I was happy for her. It made me smile.
お姉はケイちゃんのこと本当に気に入ってますね。ズバリケイちゃんの魅力を一言で示すと何です？そうだね。もしも一言でしか言っちゃいけないなら、やっぱり面白いとこかな。そうそう、この間の部活の時にさ。
Mion really liked him, but didn't seem to think it was love yet. She's reserved in that area, so that was really like her. As for me, well, I didn't hate him. But my feelings weren't the same as Mion's. Kei-chan was just too childish compared to Satoshi-kun. I wonder how Satoshi-kun was doing. Was he waiting for things to cool down somewhere far away? The case had already been solved, though. That doughhead was the murderer. There's no reason for him to wait anymore. I shook my head. I shouldn't think about it too much. Oh, wait. I know. The case was confidential, so the rest of the culprit hadn't been made public. So, Satoshi-kun hadn't realized that he could come back. I know he's a little thick-headed. Maybe he'd be waiting for things to calm down until the end of time. But if so, couldn't he give a call to Satoko at the least? He should tell her he's living in a faraway place. That he'd be coming home soon. That stupid Sadako. She'd been living with Rika Furude since Satoshi-kun went away. So nobody would pick up the phone even if he called. Stupid girl! Don't you want your little... Don't you want your big brother to come home? Given Satoshi-kun's personality, he wouldn't remember any phone numbers other than his home phone number. So, he wouldn't be able to contact anybody in Hinamizawa. Maybe he's been calling Satoko every night. He keeps ringing, but nobody picks up. Then he assumed Satoko might be taking a bath, or be in the restroom. He put on a puzzled smile while mumbling, like always. I imitated his voice without realizing it.
それでえ？何？何？どうしたの？今シオン何か言わなかった？
I laughed it off and urged Mion to continue. I realized that then her tone had changed. I hadn't been listening to her because I was thinking about Satoshi-kun. I thought that she was still happily talking about Kei-chan. But Neon sounded grim now. Her faint smile looked pitiful. It was too late to ask her what was going on. So instead, I concentrated on her story instead.
でね、おじさんが今日は盛り上げてくれてありがとうって言って、売り物のお人形をみんなに一個ずつ配ったの。私以外の全員に。うん。お姉以外の全員にね。そりゃあ私も欲しかったけどさ。みんなの手前、私にもちょうだいとは言い出せなかったし。相変わらずお姉は自分の欲しいものを欲しいと言えない人ですね。それで
Mion sniffled. I realized that she was on the verge of tears.
ケイちゃんの袋にはね、一番可愛いお人形が入ってて、そのお人形が一番欲しかったってわけ？別に何のお人形だってよかったんだよ。ケイちゃんは私だけもらってないって知ってたのに、私にくれなかった。私にくれなかった。ミオンには似合わないよなって言って、次に生まれてくるときは男に生まれてこい、そう言われたんだよ。言われたんだよ。
Yeah, Keiichi's a really dense character. That was Keiichi's weak point. He might be fun and popular, but he wasn't mature. Not like Satoshi-kun.
やり直したい。ケイちゃんに出会った最初の頃からやり直して、今度はちゃんと女の子だと思ってもらえるようにやり直したい。おねえ、深刻すぎですって。お姉がやり直したいと思って、しかも向こうが何もトラブってない状態なら全然セーフじゃないですか。互いに傷つき合ってただれちゃうと、まあやり直しも面倒でしょうが。やり直せるかな。ケイちゃんの前で涙を流してないなら、そもそも何も手遅れじゃないんです。お姉がこの場で適当に涙して、明日から心を入れ替えていけば修正可能ですって。うん。そりゃケイちゃんのデリカシーのなさには呆れますけど、その結果は結局今日までのお姉の積み重ねてきた結果なわけですから。今日からの生活を少しずつ改めてポイントを稼ぎ直せばいいだけのことです。生活を改めるってどうやって？お姉に可愛らしくしろって言うと、明日からフリフリの格好で登校しかねませんからね。変に構えないで普段通りに行きましょう。でも細かい部分でこれまでの違いを見せていく。そこがさりげないポイント。あと人形をもらったレナという子には釘を刺しておくこと。現在のケイちゃんの中ではお姉よりもレナの方が高ポイントの可能性が高いです。確かにレナは女の子っぽいしな。可愛いし海外しいし。ライバルがいるならうかうかできませんよお姉。涙は男を引き寄せる力がありますけど、つなぎ止めておく力はありません。普段は笑っててポイントで泣く。萌えの典型パターンの一つかもです。私もケイちゃんに実践してみるかな。ダメだよ、ダメ。お姉が気に入る男の子ですからね。私が気に入らない道理はありませんから。 さーて、ケイちゃんをどう引き込んでみせようかな。なんならお姉、どっちがケイちゃんの気を引けるか競争しましょうか。
やだやだ、もう絶対やだ。シオン、ひなみ沢に来たら追い返す。
I kicked you into orbit. I mean, Oreo would do it for you. I'm happy for you, sis. It's not too late at all. It's important to know the distance between the boy you love and yourself, and shift the way you appeal to him to compensate. The boy I love is missing, you know. I don't even know where he is, or when he's coming back. Compared to that, you're very lucky. Mion was saying she'd do her best from tomorrow with red, tearful eyes, but I sense a deeply negative feeling emerging inside me. Nobody was blaming Mion for being happy with Keiichi. I wasn't envious. I wasn't jealous. I didn't want her to be blamed the same way I was blamed. It was just that there was no space for Satoshi-kun in Mion's mind anymore. Filled as it was with Kei-chan and her other friends now. It didn't matter to her if Satoshi-kun came back. Or not. Just like how she didn't care if it was sunny or rainy tomorrow. What about me then? Had I been thinking about Satoshi-kun all the time for the past year? I wasn't proud of my own answer. I had become used to life without Satoshi-kun. His absence didn't hurt me anymore. I was getting used to life with Keiichi Maibara. If I let my guard down, I just filled up the space I'd been saving for Satoshi-kun. If Shion Sonozaki had prayed harder for Satoshi-kun to return, he might have come home already. Where did Satoshi-kun go? Last year, after his disappearance, I paid close attention to the information circulating the Sonozaki family and its underground connections. And I frequently went to the police station to check in with Oichi for new information. Even with all that, I couldn't get any new leads on his whereabouts. I eventually became interested in Orishio-sama's curse, which surrounded Satoshi-kun's disappearance. I researched the dark history of the village. The more I looked into it, the less likely his survival seemed. I returned Mio-san's scrapbooks to her, and then I hadn't gone to the library since. I started a new life in a new school. I made new friends. And in the same way, as falling leaves covered the ground, I felt like I was losing sight of what was really important to me. It was already almost the end of spring. They said that summer was coming early, and it'd be very hot this year. Normally, it'd be the rainy season now, but we had no rain at all. The Watanigashi festival was right around the corner. It had been almost a year since Satoshi-kun went missing. In Hinamizawa, they don't allow you to talk openly about Orishio-sama's curse, or the series of mysterious deaths. So, everybody acts like the murder of Satoshi-kun's aunt never happened. That's because Satoshi Hojo-kun was a member of the family of traitors. He fell victim to Orishio-sama's curse on the 4th year running. He was demoned away. Everybody was trying to forget about his existence and erase their memories of him. Don't make him disappear because of the curse. Don't erase his existence. Satoshi-kun was living in Hinamizawa just a year ago. He went to school. He was a student. He was a member of the Hinamizawa Fighters. He could never hit the ball when it really mattered. He was unreliable but pure. He was warm. Because of the curse, people made him disappear. He stopped mentioning his name and acted like he never existed. A new resident like Keiichi Maibara wouldn't even know him. He seriously believed that Satoshi-kun had transferred out. I miss you, Satoshi-kun. I want to go shopping with you again. I want to be in a baseball game with you again and get a cold drink afterwards. I want to tease you and I want you to stroke my head again. Your hand was so warm. I felt as if my whole body was being caressed. Satoshi-kun. If I haven't opened this notebook in a while, my feelings have been written down for over 150 pages. This notebook is the key to my heart. The other me who's been sleeping since last year is slowly waking up. Notebook page 150. Those cicadas. Oh!
まったく、ケイチさんのドスケベぶりには呆れましたよ。
Hold the frick up. Are we on Keiichi's point of view now? Are we changing point of views throughout this entire chapter now? Or are we still on, Shion's point of view? I can't tell.
男の子なら仕方がないのですよ。みーちゃんもしーちゃんも、ケイチくん困ってるよ。
Oh! This is the first time Keiichi saw both Shion and Mion in the same place.
ですってよ、お姉。大岡越前じゃあるまいし、このままケイちゃんが引きちぎれるまで引っ張りっこします。引っ張りっこなんかしてないよ。シオンが引っ張らなければ済むことでしょ。
He looks more mad than confused.
シオンは沖宮に帰れ。はい、了解。そうしますね。
I let go of Keiichi suddenly, so he and Sis flew off like a rubber band. Keiichi rolled on the ground while Sis was stuck in a bush head first. She threw Mion into a bush. I'm gonna read this line, but she threw Mion into a bush. Keiichi rolled on the ground while Sis was stuck in a bush head first. What lively people.
じゃあケイちゃん、これ以上からかうとお姉に噛みつかれかねないので、今日はこれで帰りますね。
あ、シオン。そのさ、今日はありがとな。
ああ、あんなのお安いご用です。あの程度で恩が着せられるならいくらでもってくらいに。
じゃあまたな、シオン。
His hand landed on my head. Rub, rub, rub. He struck my head pretty roughly, but the warmth reminded me.
じゃあすみませんね。今日は失礼します。またね、お姉。二度と来るなーレナは紹介。サトコはトラ。リカちゃんは塩巻いて。
The warmth remained on the top of my head. It felt ticklish and sore. I had to stop. I got off my moped. Shiana has a moped? I got off my moped and pushed that aching spot against a telephone pole. I'm sorry, Satoshi-kun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never forgot about you. I still remember you. I'm worthless without you. I can't stand life without you because it's gray and cold and boring. It's true. It's true. I can never smile because you aren't here. I can't.
じゃあまたな、シオン。
Geichi's face appeared in my mind. I recalled the touch of his hand stroking my head. It wasn't warm. I wasn't happy. It was rough and painful. I hate that insensitive guy. He's too childish, rude, and cold. He's like a stray dog. I wasn't happy. It wasn't warm. I wasn't happy or overjoyed at all.
嘘だーサトシくん
Satoshi mumbled. He didn't know what to say in a situation like this. But he knew that he had better say something. He wanted to say something, but he didn't know what to say. So he just mumbled. I'm sorry, Shion. What are you apologizing? Why are you apologizing, Satoshi-kun? I'm the one who should apologize. Even though I said I'd wait for you, even though I believed my heart wouldn't change, my heart is full of holes. You're leaking out from the small cracks of my heart, little by little. You're leaking out from me. Are you suffering because I'm here? Why? You're so precious to me. So don't say that. I've been here with you all this time. But I think I'm hurting you by continuing to exist. I don't want that. That's not true. No. Where have you been, Satoshi-kun? You weren't with me. Tell me where you are. What's the address? What's the postal code? What's the name of the city? What's the street number? Tell me! There isn't an address. I knew it. Telling me you're always been with me, always by my side, that's such a cliche. Which do you prefer, Shion? If I could give you the strength, I'll stay by your side forever. But if you're suffering because of me, I'll disappear right away.
そんなこと言わないでよ。一緒がいい。一緒がいいよ。サトシ君といつまでも一緒がいい。
Okay. I'll stay with you then. A car passed by. The noise snapped me out of my reverie. The sky was turning orange. I should get home before it gets cold. I should get home to Okamiya. You're with me, right? Are you with me right now? Satoshi-kun? I walked back to my moped. My feet sank into the grass. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I stopped when I reached my bike. But then I heard an extra footstep. I gasped. I could feel somebody else's presence. I'm not stupid. Nobody else was around here. Nobody had suddenly appeared behind me. So, I wasn't surprised to find nobody when I turned around. But, he was definitely still there.
サトシ君。
I couldn't see him. But he was there. He was there for me. Satoshi-kun never lies. He said he'd be with me all the time. I'd just been too insensitive to feel his existence until now.
サトシ君。サトシ君。
A breeze tickled my hair. It felt cold, but to me, it was nothing but the warmth of his hand. It took me a while to notice that my cheeks were wet with tears. Holy shit, this song's making me have, like, back tinglies. Gosh, my back is tingling because of this song they're playing right now. Holy shit, this song's a creepy song. Is it going to suddenly end? Oh, it faded. Alright. Hey, it's still playing! I was too scared to sleep. If I went to sleep, I might not find Satoshi-kun there in the morning. So I kept talking to him until I passed out. I told him about what happened while he was missing. I told him that I realized how much I love him after he went away. I searched for him, looking through various different things. I gathered underground information through Kasai and bargained for police information with Oishi. But I couldn't find any leads. A long time passed, but I kept thinking about him. Etc., etc. I told him all the small details from my daily life. The places I wanted to go with him. The things I wanted to do with him. The food I wanted to share with him. And I told him a lot of things. I was sitting up at first, but I got tired, so I lay down. I got tired of moving my mouth too, so I started talking to him in my mind. It was the happiest night I ever had. Oh man. And now, it's the morning. My eye's a little bit itchy. My eye was itching when I woke up. I didn't find Satoshi-kun by my side. I knew it somehow. I was afraid of it. That's why I didn't want to go to sleep. But at least I got to see him for one night. Just when I resigned myself to that. I felt Satoshi-kun's presence again. It wasn't a dream after all. I thank God. And so I began my strange life with Satoshi-kun. And as promised, Satoshi-kun was always by my side. He couldn't laugh, mumble, or stroke my head. But he was always with me. Always right by my side. He disappeared sometimes, but he'd come back when I looked for him. It seemed that all I could hear was his footsteps. That's just the way it was. It was a bit sad, but I was still satisfied. His presence was really faint, so it was hard to sense him in a crowd. But he never left me. If he were tangible, I would be taking his hand all the time so that he wouldn't be lost. In contrast, I could feel him very strongly in a quiet environment. Of course, I couldn't tell what his expressions were because he was just a presence. But after I got used to it, I could tell what he was thinking. At first, I could only tell if he was laughing or not. Eventually, I started to feel his emotions more strongly. I could communicate with him normally. I was usually alone with him, though. I didn't want to go to school or hang out with my friends anymore. But Satoshi got upset about that. He kept mumbling unhappily. Now that I knew he'd always be with me, I shouldn't just stay home all the time. I was sticking to my time alone with him, however, because I was scared that he might suddenly disappear again, and I wanted to make the most of the time I was sharing with him right now. I must have been worrying too excessively. Satoshi-kun will always be by my side. Yeah, that was his promise. He never breaks promises. I was fine, because he was there. Of course, I couldn't tell anybody about him, not even Sis. I could try to explain it to them, but they would never understand. But I was certain that he was with me. So, I'd be alright. I never get fed up with life with him. He's really cute, you know? We always walk together. But when I stop, he always walks one extra step. That's so adorable. I love it. Notebook page 159. Whew. Oh, hi,
さんは
Sai.
どうなさいますか？今夜の綿流しのお祭りは。
うん。行って適当に遊ぶつもりです。お姉とその愉快な仲間たちでもからかうかな。
I wanted to go to the festival with Satoshi-kun. I knew he liked to see me having fun with everybody. He might get jealous if I play with Kei-chan. But Satoshi-kun isn't very sensitive in that way. Satoshi-kun loved to see me and my friends have fun. So I should have a lot for his sake. Then I'd talk about the day with him later.
何でHinamizawaに行きますか？車で行くならお送りしますよ。
I'll just use my moped.
スクーターで行くからいいや。
I got it correct.
それはいけません。帰りに本家に寄られて、親類の宴会に加わられるんでしょ？居眠り運転などさせられません。
He won't let me drive. But he's kind enough to let me drink.
じゃ、お世話になりますかね。
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to pause for a second. Won't let me drive, but will let me drink?
わかりました。
He
では
smiled.
夕方に出発しましょう。
He smiled right as she said, "You can take me." Kasai.
そのくらいの頃にお迎えに参ります。
After Kasai left, I said Satoshi-kun was excited about going to the festival.
綿流しか。サトシくんがいなくなっちゃってから、もうすぐ1年になるんだね。
Satoshi-kun seemed confused.
ムー。でしょ？
We left together. It's festival time, everybody.
いらっしゃい。はいよ、網とお椀。
よし、やるぞ。
Yeah!
金魚はみんな生きがいいね。実に美味しそう。
Oh, really? Within their heads?
この小さいのなんか、そのままボリボリと生でいけちゃうよね。
Huh?
ミオンさんは何を言ってるんでございますの？みーちゃん、食べてたの？
Uh-oh!
去年レナからもらったのも食べちゃったの？
違う。私そんなこと言ってない。
Sis shook her head hard. She turned all red.
いや、でも、今、ミオン、お前自分で言ったぞ。実に美味しそうだって。
確かに言いました。お姉って雑食ですから、口に入れば何でも食べちゃうんです。
美味しいなら今度僕も試してみるのです。ダメだよ、リカちゃん。お腹壊しちゃうよ。
ちょっと待て。おい、こら。お前、いつの間にいるんだよ、シオン。
はーい、ケイちゃんにお姉にみんな。こんばんは。焼きそば屋さんの時からずっとです。お姉たちは騒がしいからすぐに見つけられました。
もうあんたは関係ないでしょ。早くどっか行きなさいよ。
もうお姉もあまり私を邪険にしないでくださいね。ケイちゃん、私が一緒でもいいですよね。
I took Kei-chan's arm and held it between my breasts. Puff puff. What was that squishing sound? We were going to have a ball. I run around the booth with Sis and her friends. I joked around and laughed out loud. I teased Kei-chan and Sis too. Kei-chan was at the center of the group, so if I did something to him, it naturally involved everybody else. It looked like Toshi-kun was having a hard time finding his own spot in the crowd. When I glanced at him in a quiet moment, he smiled and told me to have fun without worrying about him. If he were tangible, I'd pull his arm to join the crowd. It made me sad that I couldn't do that. I bumped into somebody's shoulder. It was obviously my fault, so I apologized right away. As it turned out, it was somebody I knew. Is it Takano or Coach Irie? Hey! It's Takano!
楽しんでるみたいね。こんばんは、しおんちゃん。
Also, this is the first time I've seen Tomatake in the PS3 style. Nice. He looks as hot as ever.
あれ、すごいお久しぶりですね、高野さん。それから。
そうだね。挨拶をするのはこれが初めてだね。僕は富武。みおんちゃんの双子の妹さんだって話は聞いてるよ。
よろしくです、富武さん。凄腕のカメラマンとのお噂だとか。ぜひ今度私も映してくださいね。
I'll take it right now. Snap.
デビューを夢見て投稿を繰り返す素人だけどね。
そんなことないわよ。二郎さんは上手よ。いろいろとね。
いやいや、まだまだ勉強が足りないよ。才能に恵まれない分を努力で補わないとね。
They must have been in a relationship.
高野さんと富武さん、仲がよろしいようで。私はお邪魔ですかね。
あらあら。ご検察痛み入るけど、お気遣いは結構よ。それに高野なんて、なんだか他人行儀みたいな呼び方ね。昔みたいにミヨって呼んでくれていいのに。
やっぱり目上の人にファーストネーム呼びつけはちょっと気になるものでして。まあ気にしないでください。
I smiled bashfully, and Takano-san smiled back elegantly.
あれから図書館には来ないのね。研究の同志としてもっともっといろいろお話ししたかったのに。
まあ気が向いたらそのうちってことで。
研究の同志ってまさかしおんちゃんも興味があるのかい？この村の昔話とかに。
Tomatake-san raised his eyebrows. As far as I knew, Takano-san's hobby wasn't exactly normal. On the surface, her research dealt with the cultural history of ancient Hinamizawa, but its main focus was the Higurashi festival from ancient times. The cannibal banquet in which they captured and gutted a living sacrifice. Her research covered various stories surrounding that, and other legends of cruelty. It was nothing if not glory. Gory, not glory. That was where her main interests lie. Lei. So I didn't feel comfortable being called a fellow researcher, to be honest. But objectively speaking, her research notes were fun to read. It was then that I heard the loud booms of the taiko drums. The main event of the Watanagashi festival, the dedication dance, was about to start. According to Takano-san's hypothesis, the part of the dance where the shrine maiden tears open a futon mat represents gutting a living victim.
いよいよ始まりますね。そろそろ私も行くかな。高野さんたちも見に行くんですよね、リカちゃまの儀式。
ん？うん。
Takanagi-san looked bewildered. Does that mean he wasn't coming? Takano-san giggled, then whispered in my ear,
実はね、これから西宮殿の中に入ってみようと思うの。
え？
She made it sound like she was going to do something fun, but it wouldn't be amusing to anybody who knew what the ritual storehouse was. The ritual storehouse, or the storehouse for ritual implements, is sort of a treasure house belonging to the Furude Shrine. I'd heard that Orshio-sama's sacred treasures were stored in there. Only people from the Furude family and selected members of the other 3 families are allowed to enter. They believe that if other people enter, the place will be desecrated. Everybody in Hinamizawa must have been curious about what was in there when they were kids. But the storehouse was always tightly locked. You couldn't just peek into it either. Kids would get chided if they played around it, so they learned to stay away. I didn't like being around it myself, since I was familiar with all that. Even though I didn't believe in curses, I still didn't want to be near it. Nothing good can come from breaking the rules. Were they still going to enter the ritual storehouse despite all that?
でも確かものすごい厳重な鍵がかかってたと思いましたよ。
去年まではね。
Okay, this is a slight distraction from what's going on in this current scene, but this freaking festival is going pretty hard. They're having, I think that's a BB gun, along with a toy tank as some of their prizes. Like, we saw the other side of the stall booth, and it was like, plushies of bears, and I think that might be a frog. But on this side, there's a fucking gun! And a tank! And whatever this yellow thing is!
前の缶抜きじゃ重すぎて大変だとリカちゃんが言ったらしいの。それで今年からものすごく安っぽい南京錠に変わったの。知ってた？
いえ、知りません。でも安っぽいと言ったって錠前がかかってますよ。
次郎さんね、とても器用なの。
開けられるんですか？
綿流しの儀式が始まれば全員が儀式に集まるでしょ。西宮殿の周りには人影は全くなくなる。今夜が一番の資格なの。東大元暮らしとでも言うのかしらね。
According to her hypothesis, the ancient tools used for human dissection and torture would be found in the ritual storehouse.
よかったら後でこっそりいらっしゃいな。二度とないチャンスよ。じゃあよかったら後でね。
高野さん、何の内緒話だい？
女同士の内緒話よ。行きましょう。暗くて人気のないところへ相引きに。
Is this going to the scene I think it's going to? An infamous scene of me being a dumb person Is it gonna repeat itself again? Takano-san walked against the flow of the crowd alongside Tomitake-san. The ritual storehouse. Huh. It was supposed to be filled with torture tools. Considering what they had in the underground torture room at the Sonozaki house, that's quite possible. Satoshi-kun fell victim to the curse in the 4th year. His aunt's death was a sign of Orishio-sama's curse. Satoshi-kun was a sacrifice to pacify Orishio-sama's anger. That was what Takano said last year. It was just her hypothesis. At present, I want to deny her hypothesis because I want to believe that Satoshi-kun was still alive. If her hypothesis was correct, either some religious fanatic or somebody from the 3 families must be imitating the curse in order to revive the ancient custom of Onigafuchi. That would mean that it was them who killed Satoshi-kun. So what if the ritual storehouse was filled with garbage instead of torture implements? Maybe it was filled with broken pelicans or freshly painted signboards for the festival. But then, it wasn't really hard for me to believe that it was filled with the chemical smell of paint. Maybe I'll get to deny the hypothesis that Satoshi-kun was sacrificed by seeing the inside of the ritual storehouse for myself. Whatever was in there, it didn't mean that the Satoshi-kun would come back.
Satoshi-kun, どうしよう。
Since most people went to see Rikachama's ritual dance, the festival grounds were deadly quiet. Even so, I couldn't sense Satoshi-kun. Did he go somewhere? Or was I not paying enough attention? Or maybe he wasn't feeling any emotions in particular. After thinking for a while, I decided to go in with them. It had been almost a year since Satoshi-kun's disappearance. I had been avoiding the truth because I was afraid he might be dead. But now I had a chance. I had a chance to see the inside of the ritual storehouse. I felt as though something divine had arranged that coincidence. On my way to the storehouse, I noticed Keiichi. He was jumping up and down, trying to see Rikachama's dedication dance over people's shoulders. If I took him along, we could split the guilt. Orishio-sama might put a curse on me for entering his divine storehouse. I wanted a partner in crime. Since the boy I loved disappeared last year because of the curse, maybe Shion's love should disappear this year.
何考えてんだ私。
That must have been a demon inside me. I shook the thought out of my head.
どうしたんだよ、シオン。それより、奉納演舞がよく見えるとこってまだ遠いのか？
え？奉納演舞がよく見えるなんて誰が言いました？
We made it to. Oh! Oh man! I kind of wish they would go ahead and play the infamous rendezvous scene.
Wait, that's how you spell rendezvous? No, hold on, that's not how you spell. Okay, hold up. Is that rendezvous or rendezvous? Wow, I'm really gonna get this wrong this time.
We made it to the ritual storehouse. Keiichi was baffled by the whole situation. Our timing had been perfect. I could see Tomodachi-san picking the lock. Sorry for burping. And we entered. Even though Keiichi must have been curious, he insisted that we shouldn't go in. But I talked him into it anyway. He was quick to change his mind when Tomodachi-san joined in. It was completely dark inside, so Takano-san lit a battery-powered lantern. A small entry space appeared before us.
真っ暗だね。みんな転ばないように気をつけるんだよ。
ご心配ありがとう。じゃあ門番をよろしくね。ここ閉めるわよ。
Takano-san closed the door with a smile, as if leaving Tomitake-san out on purpose.
やれやれ。じゃあみんな、ゆっくり楽しんでおいで。
As soon as the heavy door was closed, we were surrounded by a quiet darkness. All we could rely on was Takano-san's lantern.
大丈夫よ。予備電池も入ってるアウトドア仕様なんだから。消えたりなんかしないわよ。
Takano-san teased Keiichi a little. Keiichi, in turn, looked a little pale. He seemed to be able to recognize the scarcity of the building, even though he wasn't from Hinamizawa.
さあ、入りましょう。よいしょっと。
After Takano-san opened the heavy inner door, a dusty foul smells flowed out. It was the smell of a pantry that hadn't been opened in years, and the smell of a fish market mixed together. I didn't know exactly how to describe it, but it was a bad smell. From listening to the echo of our footsteps, I could tell that this room was much bigger than the one that we were just in. When Takano-san raised her lantern, I could clearly see just how big it was. At the far side of the wall, there was a statue of some kind of god staring down at us intruders. The way it was lit by the lantern gave it a powerful appearance, and it scared me.
あれがひなみ沢の守り神、お社様よ。
Okay! Wow, I was not expecting to see the torture room in itself, but here we are. We're in the fucking torture room. I looked up at the statue, which was holding its religious ornaments. If Satoshi-kun's disappearance really was a curse, I couldn't forgive this god. I found myself irritated by the way the statue looked down at me. Damn you, Orshio-sama. If you really made Satoshi-kun disappear, I'll never forgive you. Never. Keiichi didn't seem to understand the significance of the storehouse. He looked bored. Takano-san noticed that and took out her scrapbooks to show him the brutal history of ancient Hinamizawa. I heard that story already, so I decided to walk around by myself. Since I knew the significance of all these tools, I felt a little nauseated. Though they certainly wouldn't jump out to me, I still found them intimidated. They looked as if they were craving for fresh blood after not being used in hundreds of years. All the tools looked similar to the ones I saw in the underground torture room at the Sonozaki main house. If those tools were the progenes of torture implements, these would be their ancestors. All the evidence here looked old. I doubted they could really be used. They weren't kept maintained like the ones at the Sonozaki house. So, that mean they shouldn't scare me? No. On the contrary. They told me that cruel rituals were indeed performed in this village at one point. Now, that I found scary. What Takano-san told me was the truth. When I stopped, Satoshi-kun also stopped behind me, one step later. I felt no emotional change in Satoshi-kun. I couldn't tell if he was feeling something or not. I knew he was there, but I had no idea how he was feeling. I felt scared of him for the first time. If he could answer me, I'd want to ask him. Who demoned you away?
ね、サトシ君。聞いてる？
I couldn't tell if he heard me or not. He left, as if he didn't hear anything. I could tell that he'd been sulky ever since we got here. I suddenly felt lonely, so I looked for him while walking around. God, this music in the background kind of reminds me slightly of Earthbound. Oh, fuck! This slightly reminds me of the Geiges. I'm walking the Geiges. Oh, God! I realized that then there was an altar in front of the statue. He might be there. It was a clean altar. An altar ornamented with religious artifacts. It was kept well maintained. I saw no dust. I mean, well, the flowers in the vase weren't wilting. I saw a pretty handkerchief under the vase. It looked out of place amongst everything else. I was very certain it was Rika Furude's handkerchief. That would mean that this storehouse is maintained daily. It wasn't a forgotten ruin buried in dust. So, the brutality that dwelled in this ritual storehouse is still alive and well in Hinamizawa. That's right. Something as ambiguous as Orishio-sama's curse is nothing more than a simple delusion of the villagers. As Takano-san said, everything that happens in this world is done by humans. I'd accuse Orishio-sama of deeming away Satoshi-kun. But Orishio-sama is just a statue made of bronze or wood. It's nothing but an icon. There are, however, human beings who would try to make that icon seem real. The series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa is a result of human action. It shouldn't be called Orishio-sama's curse. Satoshi-kun was the fourth year's victim. He was victimized by a human being who was just acting the part of a curse. The person who deemed away Satoshi-kun must not be very far from me. The truth behind Satoshi-kun's disappearance was not so far from my grasp. I was startled by the sound. It sounded like somebody had dropped something. I looked over at Takano-san and Keiichi. Takano-san was still lecturing him. Did she drop her scrapbook or something? The sound came from right behind me, not from them. I never heard Satoshi-kun do that. It sounded like somebody was stumping on the floor in frustration. What is it? The sound continued, ignoring my question. Though I heard it right nearby, it sounded as though a child was hopping on the wooden floor somewhere distant.
どうしたのサトシ君。何か怒ってるの
I couldn't read his expressions. I thought he was mad, but I didn't sense any emotion from him at all. Was he mad that I touched the altar? Maybe you weren't supposed to do that. It's not that I've been able to communicate with Satoshi-kun in a concrete way. I just talked to him. I was never expecting him to react like that. I didn't sense a willingness to communicate from this creepy sound. Then a chill ran up my spine. I felt as if all my pores were opening. I had been thinking that it was Satoshi-kun stomping on the floor. Hey, you. You're Satoshi-kun, aren't you? The sound stopped when I asked that. It wasn't yes or no. It was just silence. Satoshi-kun wouldn't scare me like that. And I realized suddenly that the sound hadn't come from Satoshi-kun. A cold shiver shot through my feet, and I sprung a step backwards. The sound had come from right there. Even though I jumped back, it was still just a few meters away. Satoshi-kun would sometimes let me hear his footsteps when I walked. But if that wasn't Satoshi-kun, there was no guarantee that I'd hear its footsteps. So, that invisible being could already be right in front of my eyes. And I just wouldn't see it? I forgot everything and ran. straining my ears as much as possible for any sound, listening for any extra footsteps pursuing me. I ran right into Keiichi and clung to him, timidly turning back to look. The dimly lit area before the altar was quiet, like nothing was happening. But seeing that chilling dark stillness, realizing I was just in that space, made me even more frightened now.
どうしたよ、シオン。ひょっとして怖くなった？
Keiichi made fun of me. Even though he looked horrified just a little while ago, he now looks satisfied to see me scared too.
お化け屋敷で女の子がしがみついてくるのはデフォじゃないですか。まんざらでもないくせに。ほらほら、行きましょう。高野さんに置いてかれます。
I pretended to be fine, but I wasn't sure if I was able to hide my fear entirely. The footsteps were chasing me. They were outside the illumination of the lantern, as if they couldn't go into the light. Their presence never left us, however. They followed us like a fourth member of the party. Sometimes they made a stopping sound, as if wanting some recognition. But neither Takano-san nor Keiichi seemed to notice it. It was possible for Takano-san to be ignoring it, but Keiichi would never ignore it. If he could hear it, he would have said something. So, just like with Soshi-kun, only I can hear it. What was this thing that was making me so scared? Was this Satoshi-kun in a bad mood? Or was it possible that the presence I believed to be Satoshi-kun might not have been him at all? Thump. What are you upset about, Satoshi-kun? Tell me if I did something wrong. I'll apologize. I don't know Morse code. If you aren't Satoshi-kun, then where did he go? When did you take his place?
Shion, 大丈夫か？
はい。全然平気ですよ。それよりケイちゃんこそ、顔面蒼白でかなりヤバげかと。
なら、あまり俺の服を引っ張りすぎないでくれると嬉しいんだけどな。
あ、こりゃ失礼です。
あらあら。私はお邪魔かしら？
I decided to engage in the conversation to help myself ignore the sound from behind. I didn't hear the sound as much, and became a bit more distant. Yeah, I shouldn't pay attention to it. It wouldn't bother me if I didn't hear it. I should just ignore the noise.
で、高野さんはその風習が実は現代にも残っているんじゃないかと思って研究をしてるんです。そうでしたよね。
これ、本当に内緒なんだからね。しおんちゃんは理解のある人だから話したけど、他の村人には聞かれたくないの。下手をしたら罰当たり者ってことで袋叩きにされかねないんだから。
She smiled at me like a witch.
前原くんも内緒にしてね。知られたら私、お社様のたたりに会うか、生贄にされちゃうかするかもしれない。たたりなら、今年はどんな死に方をさせられちゃうのかしら。生贄なら、鬼ヶ淵の沼に生きたまま沈められちゃうのかしら。そういえば今夜よね。お社様のたたりがある夜は。
It certainly is. It occurs twice for a fifth time. what happened tonight. Okay. I wasn't for sure if that airplane was coming from the game or from outside. Jeez, that's a loud-ass plane. Takano-san pulled out an old scrapbook from her paper bag and started turning the pages. She opened it to the page with that one article. It was the article about the brutal murder of a Watanagashi victim. It happened in the Meiji era.
これは実際にあったお話よ。
Oh.
明治の終わり頃にね。鬼ヶ淵村で身元不明の惨殺死体が発見されたんですって。かくも無残かつ残虐非道を。
Hey. You guys seriously don't hear that? It's freaking loud! How can you not hear it? Ah, hell. It's freaking noisy. Cut it out already. And the next moment, we all heard a squeaking noise. We turned around in surprise. It was just Tomotage-san opening the door.
驚かせちゃったかな。
あら、次郎さんも見たくて我慢できなくなったかしら。ここ素敵な拷問道具の宝庫よ。
僕は遠慮させてもらうよ。生来ね、こういうのは苦手なんだ。
Takano-san laughed as if making fun of Tomotage-san for being such a scaredy cat.
それより、演舞とセレモニーが終わって、みんな沢の方に降りていったよ。あと何分もしないうちにお祭りは終わっちゃう。
Time was up. I never expected that Tomotage-san would save me from this nightmare. His face suddenly looked heroic.
ケイチ君も出るかい？
もう十分に見ましたので。シオン、もういいだろ。出ようぜ。綺麗な空気が吸いたいよ。
同感です。出ましょう。
I went into the entry room and turned around. Taku-san was taking photos in a mad rush, though our time was up. I didn't hear that sound anymore. I didn't feel that presence. I didn't feel Satoshi-kun either. But somehow, I wasn't too sad about that. Even if he followed me out here, I wouldn't be able to tell if it was really him or somebody else. Oh shit! That's how we fucking end this chapter. Oh my god. New tips required. Notebook page 172, 173, 179. All right. Defilers. Oh yeah, we surely defiled the ritual storehouse. So let's go ahead and read the notes and end this episode of Higurashi When They Cry, Meakashi. So here we go. That's a new image. That underground torture room is officially called the Underground Ritual Storehouse. So, do torture room and ritual storehouse mean the same thing? According to Takano-san's theory, bloody rituals, including Watanagashi, have been passed down among the three families even after the Meiji era. The rituals are always to be performed. Their form of worship always revolved around torture. So Hinamizawa's history involved a great deal of human slaughter. Takano-san's theory is correct. The underground storehouse at the Sonozaki house looked well maintained. Takusan is right about that too. Since the Sonozaki family and the Furude family both have ritual storehouses, the Kimiyoshi family must have one too. After all, these ancient and brutal customs are still handed down through the generations. I should remain armed with the knowledge that occult events are still secretly being performed in this cursed village. How did that timing work so well? How did that work so well? Okay, notebook page 173. The scarcity of the ritual storehouse is one of the most prominent elements in the worship of Urshio-sama. Of course, I knew that, since I'm originally from Hinamizawa. But violating that scarcity is actually a more serious problem than I thought. Tokuno-san's research shows that the history of the ritual storehouse goes way back. The ritual implements within have long been viewed as inviolable objects, which is why it was strictly forbidden to enter. Takuno-san's theory says that Higurashi was once a public execution, performed to stabilize the reign of the families, rather than a purely religious ritual. If so, the ritual should hardly be called sacred. Under those circumstances, the implements should have been despised as symbols of hatred and fear. When instruments of fear are too visible, it only creates a reign of terror. But keep them as hidden as possible, they gain divinity. Many said that they would become tainted if the laymen touched them. The only reason for that was to preserve their false prestige through secrecy, since they would lose their scarcity if revealed before the common folk. In other words, the true identity of the ritual storehouse's sacredness was fear. That was the true emotion ruling over this village. God, Gaigus can't get out of my head whenever that song plays. God, why do I think of Gaigus? Giggy-S, Gaigus, God, fuck! Alright, now it's page 179. Gaigus, get out of my head. The reason why Takuno-san and Tomotage-san were cursed is because they broke into the ritual storehouse. I don't know how the villagers found out about it. Maybe somebody was watching. Maybe there was an anti-theft alarm. Either way, our intrusion must have been reported to the highest level of the curse system. That's because, considering the distance between the village and the site where Takuno-san's body was found, she must have been killed right after we came out of the ritual storehouse. It was done very quickly. It's possible that a special assassination team exists for this purpose, or that the plan had been set up a long time ago. They might have been secret agents of the Sonozaki family. The latter sounds more valid. But if so, who would have been the victim if nobody broke into the ritual storehouse? Good question. You're saying a lot of good questions, Shion. Who would have gotten to be the victim if Takano Tomotage had not snuck into the ritual storehouse that night? So everyone, if you enjoyed this video of me reading Higurashi When They Cry, Meakashi, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. God damn it, stop burping. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Mercado.
Okay.